financial groups always performed with the arrangements of capitals and how to use that capitals, that optimal allocations of those capitals, classification or divisions of workers on the basis of skill. Yes, specializations, that every management which are led by different kinds of managers and every managers which have certain qualities which consider as a differ from others. Namaste my dear students, I am your Shubha Hebbar, Faculty of Commerce, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. My dear students, a warm welcome to this session. This is the fourth session which belongs to that introduction to the management of your management principles and applications. Dear students, in the previous session, we have discussed about evolutions of management. One of the famous contributor to the management is called Taylor. In this session, we are going to discuss about another one famous management thinker. Yes, that is about contributions of Henry Fayol. Yes, dear students, once again a warm welcome to the session. Yes, let us discuss with the content what we are going to discuss in this session. First one, contribution of Henry Fayol. We are going to discuss about Henry Fayol contribution to the management and that organizational groups. He has suggested important activities which belongs to that industrial organizations. They have suggested 6 important groups. And next one, managerial qualities and trainings. What are the important qualities? Manager should have important qualities. He has suggested 6 important qualities for managers and important principles. Yes, that he has suggested 14 general principles of management. These are all very important topics we are going to discuss today. What are the contributions of Henry Fayol towards management? Let us discuss. What is the time durations of Henry Fayol? 1841 to 1925 is the period of Henry Fayol, and of course he was a famous management thinker and his contribution generally termed as operational management or administration management. Yes, operation management or administration management. He was a famous contributor to modern management concept. And next, he proposed that there are 6 primary functions of management and 14 principles of management. Already we have discussed what are the different important functions of management: planning, decision making, staffing, organizing, directing and controlling. So these are all the 6 important functions which directed by Henry Fayol, and also he suggested different important 14 principles to study the management concept. Before discussing the 14 principles, what he has suggested and what are the real contributions towards management by Henry Fayol, let us discuss. He has suggested that very important activities of an industrial organizations, so there will be 6 groups. Yes, what are the different groups? Yes, that activities of an industrial organizations could be divided into 6 groups. So one is technical groups and second one is commercial groups, financial groups and security and accounting and managerial groups. These are all the wings play a very, very important role to lead the management system in a proper manner. First one, technical groups. So these technical groups which belongs to that production process. Which belongs to production process. And second one, commercial groups. Yes, after producing the goods or services, next, what is the step? Yes, of course, buying and selling of those products and those services. Yes, which belongs to that, the commercial groups: buying, selling and exchanging. Yes, what are the different important functions they performed? That commercial groups perform buying, selling and exchanging. And next one, that financial groups. So what are the different important functions of financial groups? Search for a capital and optimum uses of those capitals or those resources. Arrangements of capital and optimal use. Optimal use. So what are the important factors of productions? Yes, land also important, labor also important, then capital also important and organizations also important. If anybody wants to run the industrial activity, yes, they have to arrange for capitals. That capital considered as a resources. That financial groups always performed with the arrangements of capitals and how to use that capitals, that optimal allocations of those capitals. So these important functions, important works performed by financial groups. And next one, security. That security, which means protection. Protections of products and persons. Man and materials. That protections of man and materials, both are very important. Yes, how to protect? Yes, appointment of securities and making arrangements to secure the all the materials and also as well as workers. And next one, accounting. Yes, accounting. What is the functions of accounting groups? Yes, maintenance of accounts or statistics. Maintenance of statistics, which belongs to that bills and which belongs to that what is the output, quantities of demand, quantities of supply. So those are all which belongs to that statistical parts which are maintained by accountability. And next one, last one, that is managerial. What is the real work of managerial sections? Yes, that is planning, then organizing, then commanding, yes, these are all the different important functions, important works which performed by managerial groups. Okay, just he has suggested 6 important groups and each groups which perform certain functions, and the first functions belongs to that production process and commercial functions which belongs to that dealing of goods and services or dealings of outputs, and next one financial, just how to arrange the financial or how to arrange the capitals and how to use the capitals with the optimal utilizations, and next one security, how to protect the man and materials. Both are very important, making arrangements to securing the materials and labors. And next one accounting, that maintaining the accountability, maintaining the records which belongs to that process, industrial institutions. And next one managerial, which performing that management functions, that functions which means planning, organizing, commanding, controlling, coordinating. So these are all which belongs to that managerial sections. Okay, so these are all important 6 groups which have suggested by Henry Fair. And also he has suggested that different qualities of managers, that every management which are led by different kinds of managers, and every managers which have certain qualities which consider as a differ from others. And what are the different important qualities? Again, he has suggested 6 important qualities. Yes, that physical quality, mental quality, moral, education and technical and experience qualities. Let us discuss. There are 6 types of qualities every manager has requires. Yes, first one, fiscal quality. That fiscal quality which belongs to that health and very active person. or vigorous, very active, healthy. So these are all which belongs to that physical. He should be very fit, very healthy person. Healthy person can produce more than sick person, is it? He has a ability to producing, ability to manage, ability to control, ability to coordinate. So that health is very important. That physical health considered as a very important factors, important qualities to the managers. And second one, mental stability or that mental health. How it is? That mentally ability which tells about ability to understand, ability to understand and easily adaptable, and very cooperative and very kindness, which helps to lead the management with a smooth manner. That is why that mental stable or that quality of mental is very important for managers. And next one, moral. Moral belongs to that energy, firmness, then initiative, loyalty. So these are all the different features which belongs to that morals. He should have energy and firmness, that confidence. Yes, it is very helps to lead the management. And next one, educations. Yes, which belongs to that qualifications. Then general acquaintance with the matters. Which belongs to that educational qualities. And next one, technical qualities, peculiar to the function which being performed, and then experience which arising from the works. Yes, this regarding peculiar to the functions and which that experience which belongs to that arising from the work. From the work. Yes, so these are all important 6 qualities which belongs to that managers. Each and every manager required to have these are all the important 6 features. Yes, we have discussed what are the different qualities and what are the different groups which belongs to that industrial organizations. And yes, of course, we have to remember Henry Fayol for his contributions of certain important principles which tells about management system. Yes, let us discuss what are the important principles of management which introduced by Henry Fayol. Yes, there are general principles, 14 general principles of management which introduced by Henry Fayol. Already, as I told, there are 6 important functions which suggested by Henry Fayol, and also he has suggested 14 principles about management. Yes, let us discuss what are the important 14 general principles of management by Henry Fayol. Yes, that is first one, divisions of labors, and second one, authority and responsibility, and next one, discipline, unity of command, unity of directions, and then subordination of individual to general interest, and then fair remunerations. Yes, first one, divisions of labor. What do you mean by divisions of labor? See, that classification or divisions of workers on the basis of skill. Yes, specializations. If anybody has specialized to the particular work, just suggested the work for that only. Yes, which helps to improve the efficiency, improve the productivity of any unit. That is why the divisions of labor is very important principle which suggested by Henry Fields. And it also helps to exposure of worker and which helps to provide the platform to work with the very skilled. Yes, first one, divisions of labors. And next one, authority and responsibility. Authority, which means that rights given to the workers. Yes, rights given to the worker to perform that work. So just giving the authority, giving the rights to do the work to worker. And then responsibility is same, that you have rights and you have the responsibility. It is in your shoulder. You have to carry this work. You have to carry this responsibility in a proper manner. That responsibility, if it is in the shoulder, just everyone should carry with the well manner. That is your right also. So this concept is very important to the workers to work better. And next one, that discipline. Yes, one of the important principles, discipline, as an authority which you make your subordinate to follow the orders. Just follow the orders. You can take an examples of military that commanders will give the order and others will follow that orders. That is considered as a discipline. Yes, everyone should follow that orders. So that higher level or that supervisor will assign the works, will command them. Then afterwards, just all the workers should follow these orders. So that will be considered as discipline. Okay. And next one, unity of command. Unity of command says that every worker or that subordinate receives the order from one superior. All the supervisors should not give a different order to one workers. That worker should receive order from one superior. Okay, yes, that is considered as unity of command. Each worker should have a separate leader and that leader can give the command to that single worker, which helps to decrease the cost of productions and which helps to remove the conflicts to do the works. So this is very important principles. Next, that unity of directions. Unity of direction, which means that same kind of objectives. Same kinds of objectives. Same kinds of objectives, which means one leader or supervisor has a different direction, different idea, different thought process, and another one has a different thought process, and another one has a different thought process. So, which can create conflict decisions, and it is not possible to reach the goal if they have different opinion about the goal. That is why that unity of directions, which including the same directions, the same thought process, they should have a same thought process. They have to work and the direction should be same. It helps to reach the goal as soon as possible. And next one, subordinate of individual to general interest. Individual to general interest, which means here just they have given the priority to general interest. Instead of individual interest. Interest of organization should be preferred instead of individual interest. So that is coming under the subordinations of individual to general interest. And next one, fair remuneration. Everybody will work for remuneration only. Yes, that remuneration should be satisfied to every workers. That satisfactions of employee in terms of wages. Of course, it can create cost of production to the management, but they should consider that welfare of the workers also, as well as how to protect from cost of productions. They should have managed with these two important things. So that is considered as that fair remunerations. And remaining principles here, centralization, scalar chain, order, equity, stability to tenure, and then initiatives, then esprit de corps. Centralization that organization control its affairs by one location or by one single persons. So that is considered as centralizations. For example, you can take RBI or you can take any different banks. Yes, just it has a single main branch and all other branch working under that main branches. Just they have following that centralized works. That is considered as centralizations. And second one, scalar chain. What do you mean by scalar chain? Order of hierarchy. Order of hierarchy, which represents rank of superiors top to bottom. Yes, it is higher to lower levels, different levels. Just they are maintaining the different levels. And that every lower level, just they should follow the order of higher levels. That is coming under the scalar chain. And next one, order. Yes, order, which means arranging the things. Arrangements of things. Arrangements of things, arrangements of man and materials. Just order wise. If they are following some order criteria to arrange the things, arrange the man and materials, it helps to identify easily. That is very important. And next one, equity. Yes, what do you mean by equity? That combinations of justice and kindness. Of course, every manager should have respect, should have responsibility on his shoulders, and definitely he will be strict towards the works, but he should have humanity towards workers. That is very important, and those are all the things coming under the equity. And next one, stability of tenure, which means that securing the job in long terms. Yes, it is very important principle and which tells about long-term tenure with the organizations. And of course, which requires some kinds of training which helps to improve the efficiency and which can be easily adoptions of modernization, modern techniques. And of course, that long-term which requires the easily adoptions and it also required that skill-based workers. And next one, initiatives. Yes, initiative, which means yes, every workers should have take initially and which tells about that efficiency work basis. And the last one, aspect de groups. That means that unity or is strength. Unity is strength. Organizations which tells about that is a group of people, that unity should be there, that management should give the importance to teamwork rather than individual work. That is coming under the esprit de corps. Yes, so these are all very important which have introduced by Henry Fayles. That contributions of Henry Fayles and F.W. Taylor is very important concept in the first chapters. They may ask for 14 marks. If they'll ask for contributions of F.W. Taylor and contributions of Henry Fayles, you have to write each and every concept what they have introduced. Different qualities, different groups and principles also you have to explain. If they'll ask for only 14 principles, you have to explain only principles. Yes, dear students, I am coming to that conclusion parts of these chapters. Yes, we have discussed what is the meaning and definitions of management, and also we have discussed what are the functions of management and evolutions of management, and then contributions of two important thinkers of management. Also, we have discussed in this session. Thanks for joining me in this session. I hope you have understand the concept. Read well, keep watching. Thank you once again.